All right, I'm definitely MD watches today because I just got off a night shift. I just finished a week of night shifts. And instead of going home to go to sleep, I'm gonna go directly to a flea market and see if I can find a watch before I get too delirious. So come with me and let's see what we can find. Okay, I have made it. Small caveat is I thought the flea market was gonna be in Sacramento. I was completely wrong. So I am here in the Bay in Alameda. It was an hour drive. Slightly more delirious than when I left, but at least we made it. If they don't have an ATM, I am screwed. All right, I definitely bought something here before. Let's check. Nothing there. Should be a watch pile somewhere. Gotcha. Okay. I found something fun in here last time. Movement. Nothing. Interesting. Anything nice here? Hi. How much is your watch right here?
I don't know the price. He is coming.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Doxa is a great brand. 400 could be fair. I wanted to pay around 100 just because it's the first row. It's a little dingy but running, which is good. I also shouldn't be buying watches from me right now as I'm looking for my friend, but what if I find something for me? Oh God. Hi.
Right here.
Can I ask you a price on something in here?
Yeah.
Those are $3 each. Any of them are $3.
How much is the little clock?
It has, it's missing the. It's 20.
Running. Did you take 15?
No.
Sure.
My bag went on too.
Cool.
Right here, wasn't it? Bye.
There you go.
Oh, great. Wow. Thank you.
It's a nurse's watch. You can normally tell because they're on pendants and the clock face is upside down. I can replace the crystal on this pretty easily, but this is kind of heavy. Sometimes I get lucky and these end up being gold. That's happened to me twice before. Sometimes the top part is not gold, but the bottom part is. So it's something that I'll have to check when I get home. But not a bad first pickup for the day. Sometimes these are called nurses' watches, sometimes they're called fob watches, but the way to identify them is that these watches will be suspended by a lapel, and when you look at the bottom side, the watch face will be inverted. This one is gold filled, which is a thicker version of gold plating, and all this color detailing you're seeing is painted on metal. That center stone, I'm actually not sure what it is. There is some changes in the texture, so I think it might be a stone, but the pin itself as well as the watch are all gold filled. When you get an item like this, you can check the back pin in order to see if that's gold filled or solid gold, but in order to see if the watch itself is gold, you have to look on the inside of it normally. The brand that this watch is Weiler, and it's a Swiss watch company that's been around since the 1920s, most well known for developing some shock-proof technology and movements, their Incaflex system. Now these aren't crazy valuable, and a lot of the value is determined based on the design. Normally something like this would probably be worth about $30 to $50. I like that ring, but it's chipped. I will ask. Can I see your ring? The tiger's eye and the square one at the top? Yeah. No, one above it, sorry. Yes.
Sterling.
It's how much?
Sterling. And it's beautiful stone on it. I can do 75 on this one.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Sure. These are nice little stones.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's just there's a little chip on it.
There's a chip.
Yeah, on the tiger eye right here. See right there?
Oh,
There's a little chip.
it doesn't show. It doesn't. Let's see. This is not a chip.
Right here, look.
I know, but on the side of it.
Yeah.
I do better for you. I do 60. That's what I pay. 60. It's beautiful ring. That nothing happens to that. I mean, it's natural stone.
Yeah. I think I'll wait. I can do 50, but if not,
Okay, go ahead.
you can do 50?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm liquidating.
Yeah. Let's see. It's really pretty. I want to see like if maybe I can get it fixed, but if not, it's not too bad.
Don't touch it. It doesn't make.
There you go.
You know, nobody's going to know.
That's a good point. Only I'll know. Thank you very much.
Come on.
Have a good morning.
Thank you.
I really like this ring. It is chipped, but he makes a terrific point. I'm the only one who's going to know, and everybody else who watches this video for the rest of eternity. But if I edit it out, you'll never know either. Alright, so I didn't end up overpaying for this watch, but this is definitely something for me and not something I gained a lot of value on. This is a sterling silver biker style ring. It's probably from the 1970s or 1980s. The two stones on this watch are tiger's eye and what I initially thought was lapis lazuli, but actually I think might be sodalite. Normally when you're looking at lapis lazuli, you can see small gold inclusions in the mineral itself. One of the things detracting from the value of this was that crack that I talked about with the dealer, but I really did like the geometric patterns on this ring, which is why I ended up buying it. I think it's probably worth about $60 to $80, probably closer to the $60 end. Hi.
Hi.
How much are these two watches here?
I'll find out for you.
Are they both gold?
Yeah. 4 days.
Uh-oh.
They're both gold, right?
No, this is gold,
Okay, what
and this one is
I didn't
well,
look at it.
I think it's a gold field or something like that. You know, it's not. I don't think it's gold. No, this one is 14K. It's Van Cleef.
Okay.
Yeah, Van Cleef Opera or something like that. I won $750 for that one. That was 14K. It's all gold. And this one I won $400. This is a pretty good condition Omega watch.
Okay. Here, let me hand this back to you. I'm going to send that to him and then,
Okay, then you'll come back.
yeah, I'll
with
try and
the-
shoot back. This is really nice.
It is nice. It's-
Susan,
Yeah. Oh,
so
it keeps falling. Here's the darn thing. Oh, I
do-
think it must fall over the
Do you guys just take cash or do you take Venmo or anything?
cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Let me see what he says and then I'll come back. Thank you.
Sure. Oh,
Oh, God, I love that. I love that more than life itself. And $750 is such a cool price. All right. Let's blow double the money that I wanted to. half the way into the show again.
Son la misma. Sí, okay. Sí, son la
Yeah, it's really cool.
Well, you don't find Van Cleef in very many places.
And you wanted 750, you said?
Okay.
Could you do like 650 or 700?
No.
Can't do anything?
No, nothing less.
Well, I guess that's my flea market for the day then.
Well, that's first one I went to this morning.
Uh-huh.
All my money went to him.
Yeah.
And then I came down to El Jorge, and then I'm going home.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna walk around.
I don't see them sell watches too often is why.
Yeah.
Okay, let me count.
Jorge. Jorge, come here.
I think that's 7, and then let me pull out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35,
That's
700.
700.
That's 700, okay, and then there's 60.
Okay, so
60.
you-
I'll give you 10. No. Yeah, by piece.
Are you gonna wear it,
By piece.
or do you want to put it in the bag?
I think I'll put it in the bag
Thanks so
for now.
much, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes.
I'll
Really good watch.
I'll have to take it down to SoCal for my parents.
That's right.
Okay,
And
thank you. Have a good day.
Your birthday.
Thanks. And I'm out of money. And I'm aggressively out of money. And I spent double the money. I've seen Van Cleef another time. It was the guy wanted $1,200, I think, for the other one, and I didn't want to pay it at the time. Okay, let's do a check of how much money I have and see if I need to go home. Now, one of the reasons that I was so hyped about this watch was that I've seen it once before. I've only ever seen one other example of a Van Cleef & Arpels vintage manual wind watch, and it was by the company Concord, and the seller was asking $1,200. Same as this, it was a solid gold case, but this one had a much more patterned dial, which I was really into. If I can get the camera really close up here, you can see that this is probably gold, which is why there's some wearing where the movement is around the inner ring. I put it on a gold-filled bracelet, but I think I'd prefer to have this on probably a brown leather strap. I took a gamble on this watch because a bunch of different makers made the movements for these watches. Sometimes they're made by Concord and other times they're made by Piaget. You can also get lucky and find brands like Vacheron and Constantine who would co-brand watches for Van Cleef & Arpels. The values of these watches are difficult. You see some that are posted for about $1,200, some all the way up to $3,000, $4,000. It all depends on the movement that's inside. But there's about 9 grams worth of 14 karat gold here, which right now in terms of gold prices is worth about $700. So I knew I wasn't too far off of the value there. Now this is great because it's like a watch opening, but if the movement inside is by Piaget, it's worth a lot more than if the movement inside is by Concord. So I very carefully removed the case and you can get a better look at that gold dial that's on the watch. I'm gonna flip it over and take off the 14 karat gold case back, and you're gonna see here that this is a plain Jane movement by the brand Concord. When I look at the movement, some things I'm looking for is the number of jewels. So in general, anything over 21 jewels doesn't mean that much, but more complicated watch would likely have 21 jewels. Looking for, are there any adjustments to the watch? This one is unadjusted, and no other markings on this movement that can help me really identify it without going through the front of the watch. You want to take a look around the movement, see if there's any serial numbers. I see 259 here. This is the caliber of the movement. So this is a caliber 259 movement by Concord, which dates this watch to around the 1960s. Outside of that, overall, I'm just making sure there's no rust, making sure all the jewels are in place and everything looks good. You also want to take a look at the case back because there's a little bit of information here. You see that 0.585, which indicates that this is 14 karat gold. Basically what that means is that this is about 58.5% gold. You can also see Concord, which stamped their name on the case, showing that this is likely the original case, as well as some Sharpie up there, which is likely from when someone had this watch movement serviced, although I can't read this writing at all. I think I see 65 there, so it might have been serviced in 1965, although I had no idea if Sharpies existed in 1965. Only other things is that you can see there is some damage on this case back, likely from when somebody tried to open it up using a tool that could scratch it easily, like stainless steel. I promise that wasn't me. All right, well, I'm out of money. I will continue walking through just to see if anybody takes Venmo or if I find a good watch for my friend. But I think what I'll do this time is do a shorter video and go more in depth on watches. I don't know why it is that I always expect to spend less money here, but this is now the second time I've come here and dropped at least $500. Oh, I love this dish. Anyways, I don't have money. I don't know why I'm looking at that.
Yeah, that's totally old school watch.
Wow, yeah. Do you guys take Venmo? Is that a thing?
No.
Okay.
Cash only.
Let me go run to I have zero money left. Let me go run to
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, hold on. Hi. Do you think I could see the watch again? Sorry.
Oh, sure you can.
Walking around will do you in.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a little wobbly. It's the bottom. Somebody tapped it, so it needs to have something done there. You know what? For the pair of them, 60. But yeah, he needs some. How you guys doing? Oh, fine. Yeah.
And you said 40 on this?
Yeah, we're just selling right along 50 for the pair. 50 is fine.
All right.
All right.
You're making me leave the flea market because I wasn't supposed to buy anything else.
So you've been naughty.
Yeah.
You know what?
I gotta go.
Learn to be naughty out here because it's gonna happen.
Thank you. Have a good morning.
I just don't know.
All right. Oh, you're still in my pocket. Hey, everybody. This is my sister. Hold on. Wow, I really wasn't trying to spend any more money, but I had to when I saw this watch. So this is a trench style watch, basically kind of in that period where pocket watches were converting to be more of wrist watches. On the dial, the maker is Lady Lorraine, and I could tell just by the material that this watch was made out of silver. Silver is a rarer material when it comes to watches, but more common when it comes to pocket watches. I also noticed that this clasp was silver and seems to be about the same wear as the original case, so could be the original strap that the watch came with. Hard to say if Lady Lorraine was a line of watches that was marketed towards women or if it's just a company that I wasn't familiar with, but you can see this hand engraving on the back with the letters M, L, or J, and then C. Luckily, these are easy to pop open, and you can see that it is sterling silver with that .935, as well as a hallmark that's under that you can use to date the watch itself. But there is something here I want to show you, which is the entire reason that I definitely had to buy the watch. This says that it's by the Gallet Watch Co. And Gallet is actually well known for making some very, very nice watches, including some chronographs that were worn by US presidents. And if you don't believe me, here's President Truman with a Gallet watch superimposed over him, so you know that it's true. So I saw that the movement was marked Gallet, and that's when I knew I had to get the watch. I think this watch is probably worth, conservatively, about $150 to $300. The movement's actually a little better. You can see that there were 2 adjustments on this movement in comparison to the Concorde movement earlier, which had no adjustments. Now, this watch is probably from the 1930s, so very, very old. It is definitely gunked up and needs a service, but this is definitely a watch that I'm keeping for my personal collection, as these Trent's watches are becoming more and more valuable as they become less and less common. And just in case you needed to see if it actually fit on my wrist, it does. I just can't close it. All right, everybody, I've made the healthy, educated decision to just immediately leave. As the longer I stay here, the more money I spend. I'm already over double the amount of money that I initially planned to spend. So we'll do a longer deep dive into like each of the watches just so the video isn't 2 minutes long. But I'm out.